I am here with Karen Glennemeier with Habitat Research, and we're here enjoying a glass of vino and talking about Karen's work and what she does with Habitat Research. So thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So Karen, give me a little bit of background. We're here on the north side or the north shore of Chicago. Tell me how you got interested in science and where you're from, a little bit about your story.
I come from Kansas City. That's where I grew up.
Great food town.
And my father grew up on a farm in western Kansas, and I think I have the farmer's gene. He took us every summer in the 70s and 80s. We got in the station wagon and drove out west to one of the national parks. Those were our summer vacations, and I think that's where our family's love of nature grew out of. And I always knew that I wanted to do something that involved helping the earth. And I think my science proclivities just comes from my brain. That's just the way I've always been. I'm sort of a logical, linear thinker, and so blending that science type of brain with my love of conservation and nature led me to conservation biology and ecology.
I know Illinois it's the prairie state,
It is.
right? And it's known for its prairies and wetlands and woodlands. Tell me a little bit about Chicago or Chicago area or Cook County, about the natural area that we have been blessed with.
The Chicago region is not typically known to outsiders for its nature, but it should be, because we live in one of the most incredible regions in the world for nature and the connection between nature and people. So from the nature side, what makes Chicago so interesting is that it's a meeting place for all sorts of different types of ecosystems. So the prairies we think of as, the vast Great Plains and the central part of the country, and they extend into Illinois. We are the prairie state, but then just to the north of us we have more of the woodland type of habitat. And then of course we have the lake, which the border around Lake Michigan is its own completely unique ecosystem with all the sands and the sand dunes. So all of these different types of habitats are coming together in Chicago. And so in our region, we have examples of everything. We have wetlands, woodlands, prairies, deep forest, beachy, sandy lake habitat. So we have this incredible diversity of types of nature here. And then what we also have is a wonderful legacy left to us 100 years ago by Jens Jensen and Daniel Burnham and the other planners and big thinkers who knew that this growing dense city, the inhabitants are going to need some nature if they're going to survive. And so they established the Cook County Forest Preserves. I believe it was in 1917. Please forgive me if I have that number wrong. It was very close to that year. Mm-hmm. And with the first forest preserve was Deer Grove Forest Preserve out near Palatine. And it grew and grew into what it is now. And the Forest Preserves of Cook County itself has about 70,000 acres of protected land, which I believe is about 10% of the land area of Cook County. Wow. And in the Chicago region, sort of the 6 to 8 county region, we have almost 300,000 acres of protected land.